The tree may bend, and it does not break, not because there isn't any wind, but because it's deeply rooted. Do you obey when fear whispers? Do you mistake shadow whispers for a hunch? Hunches, gut feelings, they are very real. But ask yourself, whose whisper am I obeying? Mine or that of the guest? The sad, desperate visitor. Fears, addictions, insecurities helped form who you are. But you are the magician, and they are but lines in a grimoire. Time to rewrite the contract. The shadows will beg and will plead. They have nourished the soil. But you are the seed. Fears, addictions, insecurities, observed and then named. They're the guest in your temple. You are the keeper of the sacred flame. Hello, my name is Daniel Michael. Today we're going to do a brief shadow working exercise. Yes, the famous active imagination, Carl Jung shadow exercise, my slight variation on it. Start off, be comfortable, sit down, lie down, whatever comfortable position. Breathe slowly and at your own pace. No special counts today. Slowly and deeply through the nose and out through the mouth. Do this a few times. As the sun does not struggle to meet the dawn. Slowly. Exhale a little longer than you inhale. Now, we will start with a basic entry exercise. Open your eyes and look at the room you are in. Every detail, every object, shadow, doorway, objects on a table, on the floor. Now close your eyes quickly and attempt to remember it all. Attempt to remember everything in the room. I want you to repeat this 3 times. Open your eyes again. Look at every single detail in the room. Quickly close your eyes and try to see and remember every single detail in the room. Open your eyes again. Look at every single detail in the room. Close your eyes again and attempt to visualize and see all of it. Could you navigate it with your eyes closed? I bet eventually you could. This helps to strengthen your visualization muscles. Now, what I want you to do is close your eyes again, and we will begin having a conversation, an entry-level conversation, yes, with the shadow. Now, continue to breathe slowly, comfortably, at your own pace. If you can remember to exhale a little longer than you inhale. If not, remain comfortable. Let the thoughts pass by as clouds. Do not attach to them. Recognize them and let them go. Name them, recognize them, and let them go. Mastering our thoughts and emotion is never about expecting them, the negative ones, to go away. They will not. It's about recognition, naming, letting go, and getting back on track. It's a discipline. It's a system. Remember that the deeper the hole that you have dug for yourself in depression, in addiction, in fear and insecurity, the deeper that hole is, the more room you have made to fill it with joy. Picture. Close your eyes and picture a great mansion. A mansion with many, many rooms, and yes, with a basement. Picture this mansion in any way you like. You are sitting comfortably in your living room. In fact, the entire mansion, including the basement, represents you. The living room I mentioned, you're sitting comfortably, maybe in an easy chair. Maybe there's a fire nearby. That's how I picture it. This room is the comfortable version. Nothing wrong with it, by the way. It's the comfortable version that you show to the world. Sure, this version in this room can represent some things you have worked on. Absolutely. But it is the most comfortable version of it. In your easy chair, sitting in this room, in your mansion that you have constructed for yourself because it is in fact you. Today, you've heard something while sitting in this living room. Some ramblings, some noises, perhaps, going on. Sounds like they're coming from the basement. You get up and you walk over to the basement door. You remember that the basement is very dark and there are no lights. You grab a candle and light it. You then open the door and walk down the steps into the dark basement. As you arrive in this basement, home of the shadow, you light some more candles that are around. The flickering lights of the candles light up many dancing shadows in the room. You then notice a chair and a table against the wall, about 6 feet away from the chair, and you set your candle down on top of that. You sit in the chair and you take a slow, deep breath, staring into the flame, and then you notice something taking form over the flame. It's still fairly dark in this room, in this basement, but this spot is even darker. It is the shadow coming to visit you. And remember that it's not you, and that it's always a guest. It starts to take form. What form does it take for you? Does it start to look like a spirit, a symbol, some sort of gargoyle or demon? Does it just simply take on a misshapen, dark, shadowy cloud? Think on that for a moment. Does it have a face? As this shape takes form, you then say to yourself, "This is my anxiety. This is my fear, my insecurities, perhaps my addictions, coming to pay a visit." As this thing continues to take form or shape, you then speak something in your mind or into the air. You say, "I understand that you are a visitor. I understand that by law you are part of me. But now you must understand something as well. This is my temple. I decide how your energy is used. I realize that you wield great power, but I am the architect, and you work for me. This doesn't mean I won't let you express yourself. This will not end our relationship. I'm simply rewriting the contract. But I still want you to be brutally honest. Rather than take in what you say all the way in and internalize it, I will see what you say. I will observe what you say. I will name what you say. I will investigate what you say. Then I will make adjustments. And your statements will pass by in the clouds, in the flowing stream of the other thoughts. They are real, and they can be scary. But this is my temple. This is my basement. And you are my shadow. See if this shadow responds. Does it plead? Does it attempt to frighten you? Remember that it only wins if you let it. It only defeats you if you internalize the fear. It's your mansion. It's the basement of your mansion. It's your temple. And the shadow wouldn't have been alive without you in the first place. Not in this form, anyway. Say, "Don't be angry with me. This contract that I am rewriting is to make peace with you. I do appreciate the times that you helped keep me alive. Through fear, through staying small, through avoidance, through hesitation. This is not combat. We're just renegotiating the relationship. Now, the shadow figure begins to fade, realizing that his energy isn't ever really being destroyed. The shadow actually feels less threatened, even though you made a command. Its energy will simply be transmuted from here out into something productive, effective, and beautiful. You stand up. You blow out the other candles. The shadow image is gone. You pick up the candle that's on the table and proceed to walk back upstairs into the comfortable living room. You sit down in the chair, the nice, relaxing, easy chair. In my case, it's by a fire, by a big window. And you feel warm. You feel good inside because you just made the beginning of a small victory. Realizing it's not combat with your shadow, simply renegotiation and communication, transmutation for the benefit of you both. The next time the shadow talks back to you, you may actually find it to be productive, not a threat, something to be worked on. Continue to breathe. Slowly. I'm Daniel Michael, and you're listening to Warrior Seed. Meditation is a weapon from my new home in the mountains, Hagerstown, Maryland. You may come out of this mild trance if you like. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a beautiful evening.